say goodbye to the Cobra R's. I'm getting some new wheels. Okay, so I did partially open these. All right, guys, I did make it to Fox Mustang Restoration. I think there's Walter White over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal to you guys right now what the car looks like with the new wheels. Welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt, and today what we are talking about is finishing touches on the Tarheel Fox. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say Tarheel Fox, that has been the main car on the channel. It's what you saw in the intro there, but it's not the only FoxBody I have. I also have the SSP, and the SSP updates are still going along, but I need to kind of finish out Tarheel Fox because I'm getting ready for Mustang week. And so this is kind of the last thing for a while, I hope, other than getting it tuned. I do have to get the car tuned, but other than that, this is kind of the last thing before Mustang week that I really need to do. You can see I do have a new set of tires here. These are BF Goodwrench G-Force Composite AS, which is basically an all-season tire. That's what the AS is for. You can see right there. And these are 245 40 17s. The tires I have on the car right now are 235 45 17s, and it's got 17-inch rims on it now, but those are Cobra R's, and those are not staying on there. I'm taking the Cobra R's off. I'm either going to sell them or they might end up going on the SSP, but I don't think they look really good on Tarheel Fox. So Tarheel Fox has been converted to a Cobra body kit. It was originally a GT, if you didn't know that. In fact, I've got my GT stuff over here. I've still got the rear bumper, I've got the front bumper, the old deck lid with the luggage rack. So all this stuff is for sale, by the way. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this stuff. So if you want any of this, side skirts, all that GT stuff, I've got it all. You know, like I said, even the front bumper, this one still has the Ford logo in the middle. It's a little beat up, 150,000 miles on it. But if you do want that, you're interested, hit me up on Instagram DMs. But anyway, it's been converted to a Cobra clone. I think it needs some different wheels. The Cobra R's, they just don't quite work on that car. I don't think they really help it out. It has a unique paint job as well. It's a custom paint job, so I don't think that's gonna work really well. So instead, the reason we got new tires back here is I'm getting some new wheels. But before I reveal what the wheels are gonna be, let's talk about these tires a little bit. So the wheels that I got, they are in that box over there, so you might be able to already tell. But they are 8.5-inch wide. And so I could go with a 255 wide tire. I could have. That's the max that an 8.5-inch can support. But I figured, you know, going from 245 to 255, that is not much difference there really at all. So rather than have different tire sizes, I thought, well, at least I could rotate them. I mean, I'm already going 245, so I might as well just go 245 all the way around. So I do have 245 40 17s all the way around. I can actually rotate them. Why did I get all season tires? Why didn't I get summer tires? Well, I actually drive my car. I drove it down to Charleston for a trip. I've been to the mountains in it. I'm gonna be driving it to Myrtle Beach. And so I just wanna be prepared for all kinds of weather. So I did get a performance tire, but still an all season. But yeah, that's why I went with the tire size. I wanted to go 275 in the back. You need a 9-inch wide wheel for that. And I just don't have a 9-inch wide wheel because of the wheels I got. And some of you probably already guessed what the wheels are, but you know, without further ado, let's go ahead and show you guys what I got. Okay, so I did partially open these. Look at them. I haven't opened all of them yet, but yep, there we go. There it is. You already know what it is. That's right. These are 93 Cobra replicas. The plan was to go 5-lug. I said I was going to go 5-lug, and the problem just happened that it was two things really. One, cost. It was going to cost more than I wanted to spend right now, and the other reason is just timing. I didn't think I could get a 5-lug conversion done in time before Mustang week. I really want to get the car at Mustang week, and if I was going to go 5-lug, I realized the rims I really wanted were Cobras anyway, 93 Cobra replicas. So why not just go ahead and keep the 4-lug? That's kind of what I figured. So what do you think about this wheel? I mean, I think it's going to really set the car off. We're definitely going to see what it looks like. I've already pulled this off. So I've got to get these wheels over to the tire shop along with the tires and put them all on. And also in this video, we are putting them on the car. So the car is at Fox Mustang Restoration. I was putting an intake manifold on it over there. And so that's where the car still is. So the plan is to get the tires mounted on the wheels and take it all over there and put it on the car and kind of show you guys what that looks like. So Anyway, I've got some work to do. I got to get to the tire shop, but I hope you guys kind of understand why I stayed 4 lug, why I picked these wheels, and maybe you'll just have to wait and see what it looks like. I also looked very closely at 03, 04 Cobra style wheels, but they were going to be 17x9s, which I could have gone with a wider tire, staggered look. I was going to have to install a bump stop, which I've heard is not a big deal at all, but you know what? I really didn't quite want those. It's just not what I wanted. It was going to cost me a little extra in time to figure that out. So figured I would just stay with the 93s. It's what I really wanted. I always wanted the Cobra, a 93 Cobra, and you know, I just can't get one anymore. They're way too expensive. But what I can do is I can make my car as much as a Cobra as I want it to be. And that's kind of what I've done. So anyway, enough of me talking. Let me go ahead, get all this unboxed, and we'll get over to the tire shop. Everything is unboxed, and now I just need to get the tires on the wheels. So unfortunately, I can't actually do that today. It's too late in the day. But for you, through the power of editing, we will be at the tire shop right now. All right, I'm at Pep Boys. You can see it's really dark outside because it's been rainy, and also it's like 7:15 in the morning. So they open at 7, so I got here early. Wanted to make sure I'm gonna have these done today. But yeah, I got to go inside and create my ticket. Obviously the car is unloaded, but yeah, it's a plan. Get the wheels done and take it up to Fox Mustang Restoration Day and get them on the car. All right guys, I did make it to Fox Mustang Restoration with the tires and the wheels mounted, and I think it looks pretty awesome. We're gonna find out how it looks on the car in a minute, and these actually are directional. So this is driver's side, I believe. We're gonna double check. This is passenger side. So one of the things we're doing first though is we're actually going to make sure that this thing is good to put on the dyno. I'm actually going to the dyno for me just a couple days from now. I'm sure it'll be an upload for you guys later, but got to make sure that everything's sorted from the intake manifold change. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I actually have a whole playlist on that. We completely changed over the intake from an Edelbrock Victor EFI to a GT40. A full playlist on that, so definitely check that out if you haven't seen it. For right now, got to change the oil. Still haven't done that since I dropped the coolant out. Since we changed the intake manifold rather, so got to change the oil, got to get the new wheels on, make sure we're all good, do a test drive. So first thing we're gonna do is get the car up on the lift there and start changing the oil. All right, car's up in the air. I do have my safety glasses on, so you guys are gonna have to bear with that. But getting out of the car, I don't want to get stuff on my head, but we're actually just kind of, this is what it looks like underneath, in case you hadn't seen it in a while. We're just kind of checking things over before we start changing the oil. Change is done, nothing to it. All right guys, it is time to put the new wheels on. We're gonna see what it looks like. I'm gonna take the old ones off right here, put the new ones on, the 93 Cobras, and yeah, we're gonna see what it looks like. I'm pretty excited. So here we go. All right guys, as you can see, I just pulled the wheels off, the tires off, and look at the difference here. How much wider. I got the new one, the Cobra on the right, the 245, and the 235 here. A lot wider. Maybe this will help me at the drag strip. I don't know. But one other thing is that it's definitely shorter, which I'm really excited about. I was rubbing a little bit in the front after I lowered it, and now I'm hoping that with this overall being shorter and smaller, that it will not rub anymore, And maybe it'll sit a little lower too. Again, this is a 245/40 17, and this is a 235/45 17. So we're looking a lot better here. Okay, like I said, the wheels are going on, but what I'm doing right now is I want to make sure I have them going the right direction. So I'm using this handy FoxBody Mustang recognition guide. And you can see right here, got a 93 Cobra. This would be the driver's side, and the fan blades are pointing to the back of the car, which would be these, okay? Not these, that's gonna be the other sides. All right guys, so obviously I put those on with the impact, but I didn't torque them down, and so Matt's got me a handy torque wrench here. I'm gonna go to 100 foot-pounds, and you'll see that very quickly. And just listen for the... Ooh, there's the clip. You guys are gonna have to trust me on the other ones. I'm gonna do the same thing all the way around the car, but for you, it'll happen like that. So I actually am torquing the wheels down still, and I know you guys, I told you guys I wasn't gonna show you that, but check out what I found. I'm saving my knees here. I'm not having to be like, oh, I found a chair. Very happy I found a chair. Okay guys, so the wheels are on with the center caps. So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal to you guys right now what the car looks like with the new wheels. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I love it. I'm so happy I went with the 93 Cobras. I mean, that looks freaking awesome. We got Matt out here doing his thing. Another FoxBody. But yeah, I love the 93s. I think it's better than the Cobra R. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think is better? Let me know down in the comments below, you know, which ones. But I think with the Cobra body kit, you know, this just looks fantastic to me. We're gonna take it for a test drive because we're trying to get on the dyno. So making sure everything's good for that, getting on the dyno in the next video. Another Fox here. How's this one sound? It sounds about like mine. Another bird. FoxBodies everywhere here. FoxBodies everywhere. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, taking it for our first drive. See how it does. See if it runs a little different with the intake.
It's staying right at 70, so
yeah.
170.
And you said the tuner, I had one question about that. Somebody's like, no, put the 192 back in, but the tuner specifically said...
He says, now I don't do tuning, never really have, right, but I talked to him about it, and he says that's what he always does with all of his tunes, and he can tune the car to run with that temperature because they do like running at cool temperatures. That's why, you know, racetracks will like running on a cooler day like today, right, than on a hot day.
So we'll go 160 because of the tune he's going to put in it too. So right, if it was, we were just not tuning it, we'd go back with the 192.
Yeah, and that was requested by the tuner. And actually, the cooling system's working perfectly. We're worried about it because we just put the system together. Yeah. First drive, just sitting here in an idle. When you're sitting in an idle, temperature should start going up. We've actually went down 2 degrees.
Yeah,
since,
that's
since
awesome.
We parked it, so the cooling system's working perfectly.
Awesome. Okay.
Cool deal, man.
All right, guys. So the car seems like it is running much better. The next thing that you need to look for is the dyno, and of course, I love the wheels. Matt even said he likes the wheels. You like the wheels, Matt? All right, there you go. That's all you need to see, folks. But I'm really happy right now, if you cannot tell. I'm digging the car. I love the wheels. I love the way it's running, and it's not even tuned yet. It's not even tuned yet. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the tune. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video like I did, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Gearhead 704.